Namaste to everyone, and welcome to another episode of Today's Past. If you haven't, please subscribe and like the video. If you click the bell in the notification, you won't miss any of our episodes. I really appreciate your support. The three topics we'll be discussing are: first, the Treaty of Amritsar, a treaty that changed the political landscape of Jammu and Kashmir forever. It initiated the start of new rulers over Kashmir. Next, we will discuss the impressive record broken by cricket legend Sachin Tendulkar. And finally, we will also discuss why today is National Vaccines Day. First, we'll be discussing the Treaty of Amritsar that happened on 1846. This is not to be confused with another previous Treaty of Amritsar that happened several years back. In this, the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir was founded under the rulership of the British Indian Empire by the Treaty of Amritsar, which was signed between the British East India Company and Raja Gulab Singh of Jammu following the First Anglo-Sikh War. The treaty was executed on 16 March 1846. Gulab Singh obtained a large chunk of land located in modern-day Jammu and Kashmir that had belonged to the British after their first victory over the Sikh Empire. Gulab Singh himself was a part of the Dogra dynasty, and with this, the Dogra authority in Kashmir officially began. Maharaja Gulab Singh Jamwal, who was a Dogra, during the First Anglo-Sikh War aided the British Empire in its conflicts with the Sikhs. The treaties of Lahore that was signed on 9th of March 1846 and Amritsar were signed following the fall of the Sikh Empire. Jammu was formally annexed by the British Empire as part of the Treaty of Lahore, which was signed on 9th March 1846 by a 7-year-old Maharaja Duleep Singh of the Sikh Empire and the British Empire. Then, as part of the Treaty of Amritsar, Maharaja Gulab Singh Jamwal agreed to serve the British Empire. Under Article 6, a provision in the treaty, the Maharaja and his subjects should serve the British Empire and the British would offer protection in Jammu and Kashmir. After this, the Dogras served the British Empire in the Indian Rebellion and in other various wars. Following that, the Dogras fought for the British Empire in numerous other wars, and in return, the British protected them. As a result, a sizable portion of Kashmiris served in the Royal Navy, British Army, the Merchant Fleet, and Gilgit Scouts throughout both world wars and as members of the Jammu and Kashmir state military. In addition to other yearly payments, Gulab Singh was compelled by Article 3, another provision in the treaty, to pay the British government 75 lakhs Nanak Shahi rupees, the Sikh Empire's official currency at the time. The Kashmiris were extensively taxed to pay for this, and as a result of this, 1.1 million Kashmiris now reside in the UK. This is because all Kashmiris, Hindus, Muslims, and Sikhs alike, resented the hefty taxes imposed to finance these wars and the payments that were made to the British. With the aid of the British, Maharaja Gulab Singh was able to suppress many revolts that happened against his rule. Maharaja Gulab Singh died on 30th June 1857 and was succeeded by his son, Ranbir Singh. Sachin Tendulkar is an Indian cricketer and legend adored by many throughout the nation. On this date in 2012, while competing in the Asia Cup against Bangladesh, he made cricket history by becoming the first player to ever score 100 international centuries. It's interesting to note that despite being Sachin Tendulkar's 49th and last ODI century, this was his first against Bangladesh. The right-hander scored 114 runs off 147 balls at a strike rate of 77.5. at the Sher-e-Bangla Stadium in Mirpur, to accomplish this incredible accomplishment of 100 ODI centuries. This performance featured 12 fours and 1 6. Unfortunately, Sachin Tendulkar's century was in vain as India fell short of beating Bangladesh in Dhaka by a margin of 5 wickets. India was knocked out in the group stage of the Asia Cup. The nation was proud of our master blaster, Sachin Tendulkar, for reaching the most anticipated cricket milestone ever, despite the fact that India lost to Bangladesh. Dr. Manmohan Singh, who was India's then Prime Minister, congratulated Sachin Tendulkar on his victory and wished him luck in achieving many more great things in his amazing career in a statement to the nation. The legendary cricketer announced his retirement from one-day internationals in December 2012 after amassing an incredible 18,426 ODI runs. Today is also National Vaccination Day. The purpose of designating March 16th as National Vaccination Day in India is to recognize and show appreciation for the dedication of our frontline healthcare professionals who work to guarantee that every child receives vaccination. India has made impressive strides towards increasing routine vaccinations through more aggressive vaccination campaigns. By the immunization of more than 324 million children through MR vaccination campaigns, and the nation is advancing towards the elimination of measles and rubella. India also ran one of the world's biggest COVID-19 vaccination programs during the pandemic. The National Vaccination Day emphasizes the value of immunization and its contribution to promote public health. The first dose of the oral polio vaccination was administered in India on this day in 1995, and that is the reason this is the date picked for National Vaccination Day. The best way to avoid extremely contagious diseases is through vaccination or immunization. Also, it is crucial in the current environment to emphasize the value of vaccinations. Therefore, the National Immunization Day or Vaccination Day observes the Pulse Polio program of the government with the goal to completely eradicate polio from our country. As a result, the government's program to completely eradicate certain diseases from the country is observed on National Vaccination Day. Well, that's it for today's history. I hope you'll join us next time when we learn what happened in the past on a particular day.